Just 12 years ago, I spent countless hours on sales calls and visiting prospects in person just trying to make a sale. I tried everything from cold calling to outbound mailers and in-person visits, explaining every detail of my product to make it sound as amazing as I possibly could. But I could only make a few sales each month, and it was frustrating. I kept thinking, my product is great, why isn't anyone interested? Fast forward that to today, and now every week people purchase our $3,000, $5,000, and even $10,000 product packages. What's up guys, I'm Beant, CEO and founder of Extendly. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 2 strategies that completely changed how my business did sales from that point onwards. These strategies took me from struggling to make a sale to having so many customers I could barely keep up. To the point that in my security company, we actually had a backlog of customers to do the installations that they had signed up for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to double or even triple your sales with the same product or service you have today. You won't have to spend extra time like I did or struggling to get customers and losing sleep because your business is barely hanging on by a thread. Let's dive into the 2 strategies I use to boost my sales. First, we'll cover the most important thing to do when starting a sale. And then I'll explain what I call educational selling. The very first thing you need to do to sell is understand what your customer actually wants or needs. This is the best way to sell a product, to make sure your customer is actually going to enjoy and stick with you as a customer for long term. Let me tell you a little story about what happened when I used to talk about our product at my security company. So let's say you're a fast food restaurant, Burger King's one of our clients, and you're looking for security cameras, right? The only thing I knew to talk about was the product's features and how technically they were so much better and superior than other products on the market. What I learned soon from doing that was that the customer quickly zoned out and wasn't there to listen to what exactly I was talking about. Every single time I spoke to our customers about features, I was losing them. I learned that instead of talking about megapixels on cameras and millimeters on lenses, we'd come over to you, ask you questions about your business and what your needs were and what problem you were trying to solve with the security cameras, and then we'd suggest some options for you. What mattered was when we spoke to them in simple language, how the product would actually benefit them, how it would save them time and give them peace of mind so that they could utilize it in the operations of their business. When that click of that benefit was visualized by the customer, that's when it turned to the aha moment for the customer and more buying decisions happened thereafter. So a quick way you can learn how to showcase the benefits of your product and services is by first talking to your customers, understanding their problems, the issues they're trying to solve with what your potential product may be a solution for, and then talking to them about what life would look like after delivering and adding that solution into their business, the outcome it delivers for them. Yes, some customers may still want to know those technical details, and it is completely okay to share those with them at that time, but you don't want to confuse them with a million options and features like we just talked about, because this leads to indecision and they won't buy from you. Now, once you understand what your customer needs, combine it with this second strategy I call educational selling. That can work great for any business. Selling isn't one size fits all. Every business needs to find what works best with their customers. So to talk about the educational selling, let's go back to my security company days. One of the questions that our customers always asked very often was, why are your guys' systems so much more expensive than of your other competitors? One of the things that set us apart here was that we took the time to educate our customers so they can make a more knowledgeable decision. We actually took the time to understand what they wanted to know and why they wanted to know, and we answered it so that they were educated and knowing they were making a good decision in buying the product that they wanted to buy. What we didn't focus on was constantly just selling for the heck of selling. We took the time to actually answer those questions for our customers and made sure that if it it wasn't me selling or if it was someone else in our team, that our product was well understood by our employees, our team members, by us, and as well as by our customers. That transparently educating your customer was the key difference in us winning more deals, even though we were much more expensive than our competitors. And that's what allowed us to provide an amazing customer service experience, which resulted in us receiving so much more referrals from our existing customers. So now you're probably wondering, how do you get a deep enough understanding of your product so you can sell more of it? There are two concepts in here that you must master. Number one is being confident in your own product. If you're not confident or speaking confidently on those sales calls with your prospects, your customers will not be interested in doing business with you. If you're not able to answer questions they're asking you about how something works with your product or service, they will not be interested in buying from you. Confidence shows by knowing your product inside out and by being able to speak about it with your customer whenever they have any question about it. And number two is believing in your product. If you don't believe in your product, your customers are definitely not going to be interested in buying, and it's going to seem not transparent, ingenuine, and your customer will definitely see through it. So now that you know the easiest way to double your sales, remember to keep it simple or you might overwhelm your customers and end up struggling to make sales like I did. If you want more help selling your SaaS, go ahead and check out Extendly in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on how to grow your SaaS business. We'll see you next time.